One of the Olympic events that haven't changed much since the game started in ancient Greece is the long jump. According to experts, this event was based on how Grecian warriors would jump over obstacles like rivers during wars. So, even though the wars stopped and the action became a game, it was still really popular. Well, if humans have been doing long jumps for centuries, animals have been doing it since time began. Here are 10 of the longest jumps that have been recorded so far, and we start with number 10, cats. More specifically, big cats. Now, there are two ways to measure animal jumps. The first is to measure the length of the jump from point A to point B. The second is to consider their size relative to their jumping ability. So depending on these two factors, the title of longest jump varies. But let's look at the first method for now. According to National Geographic, the longest animal jump that humans have observed was done by a snow leopard that jumped more than 49 feet. And since jumping involves vertical as well as horizontal, big cats are also famous for leaping high in the sky. One infamous example is the Siberian tiger named Tatiana that cleared the 13-foot wall around her open-air enclosure in a single bound. The incident happened Christmas Day in 2007, and the tiger attacked some visitors before it was killed. But since we don't have a video of those two incidents, we have to rely on this recent viral video of a bobcat leaping from one pole to another to give you a great example of just how far big cats can jump. Bobcats can easily leap across 12 feet, but this looks almost 3 times that distance, and the bobcat makes the leap look so insanely easy. Number 9. Antelopes. Antelopes are some of the most graceful leapers in the world, and among them, the impala is the highest jumper. It can soar more than 10 feet in the air and 33 feet forward. If you don't believe us, look at how high and how far these impalas jump as they run away from these cheetahs. One even managed to make a flying leap into a car. Another antelope that's got amazing jumping skills is the springbok. Even its name is a clue to this skill. Spring means to jump, and bok means goat, so its name means jumping goat. The springbok can leap 13 feet into the air and cover a distance of 50 feet in one bound. We're not surprised that antelopes have developed incredible jumping abilities. If you're the primary target of so many predators, from lions to cheetahs to leopards and even pythons, you'd want to develop the ability to put as much distance between you and what's hunting you for lunch too. Number 8. Hoppers. Among insects, the species that do serious jumping are often known as hoppers. You know, like grasshoppers and froghoppers. These animals use their huge hind legs to kick off the ground and jump 20 times their body length. Some of them can cover more than 3 feet in a single jump. If you take into account their size, then in human terms, that would be like jumping almost 300 feet. In addition to the massive muscles in their legs, they also have really stretchy knees, which adds to their jumping power. Imagine a spring that's been wound up tightly and then released in an instant. Yeah, like that. The energy from that action can only go forward and upward. And in the case of the meadow froghopper, which, despite its name, is not actually a frog, but a bug that's somewhat related to the grasshopper, this little guy can actually jump a whopping 400 times its body weight. How's that for jumping power? Number 7. Kangaroos. Kangaroos are the undisputed heavyweight boxing kings and queens of the animal kingdom. Just look at these ripped roos. But their upper body strength is nothing compared to their lower body strength and jumping power. They're not just incredible jumpers, but also extremely fast sprinters. Normally, they can leap almost 30 feet forward and 6 feet up in just a single bound. But according to the Guinness World Records, a female red kangaroo managed to jump 42 feet during a series of leaps. Actually, it's easier for a kangaroo to jump than to walk. What's even cooler is kangaroos don't burn up energy the way other animals do. The faster they go, the farther their jumps become. Yep, the distance actually increases rather than decreases. That's because the more they jump, the more energy they store in the tendons in their legs and tails. So you can't outjump a kangaroo even if you tried. You'd be exhausted way before the kangaroo gives up its hopping. Number 6. Hares and Rabbits. We can't have a list of jumping animals without Peter Rabbit and his friends. Rabbits and hares are built to jump all the time. Like kangaroos, they can't walk or run at all. The only way for them to move forward is to hop and jump and leap. Plus, they have light skulls, large hearts, and dark muscles that carry plenty of oxygen throughout their bodies. On top of that, they also have elastic tendons that help them spring to action in an instant. And if you think they can't cover a lot of distance, just look at this hare leaping over this meadow. Again, because of their powerful hind legs, rabbits and hares can leap several times their body length. Rabbits can jump more than 3 feet vertically and 9 feet horizontally, but there are anecdotes of wild bunnies jumping as high as 4 feet and as far as 10 feet. Hares jump farther than rabbits because they're bigger. White-tailed jackrabbits, also known as prairie hares, can jump as high as over 19 feet in the sky and cover more than 21 feet in a single leap. With such jumping skills, it's no wonder that humans have these jumping contests for their pet bunnies. Look at them go. We're halfway through. Are you liking this video? Then please take a moment to like and subscribe to our channel. Remember to hit the notification button for regular updates of our informative and exciting animal videos. Number 5. Spiders. Here comes our web-slinging and long-distance jumping superhero. No, not that spider. These jumping spiders. With a name like that, what else can you expect but an ability to pounce on prey, even if it's several feet away? A jumping spider can cover more than 6 feet in a single coordinated bound of its 8 feet. That's almost 100 times its body length. It looks like it's flying. And unlike the animals we've discussed so far, spiders don't have bulging legs to jump with. They rely on blood pressure instead of muscles to propel them forward. Yeah, they can actually control the blood flow on their legs. When they want to jump, they increase the blood flow. This act suddenly extends their legs to their full length, and this sudden snap boosts them off their perch. And they don't have to worry about landing either. Before they take that leap, they throw their handy silk web before them to stop them if they have an accident and to catch their prey. Number 4. Dolphins. So far we've talked about land animals. Let's look at an animal whose jumping ability can rival that of a kangaroo. Scientists don't know why they do it, but spinner dolphins love to jump out of the water. But they do, and when they do, they achieve maximum heights of 10 feet. Now, jumping underwater is a bit different from a land-based jump. What they do is they twist underwater and generate torque, which helps them propel upward. Above the water, there is less drag force, so their spin accelerates. They can sometimes do 5 spins in the air before they land back in the water. They're almost like ballerinas. Number 3. Dogs. When it comes to dog competitions, we've all heard of crufts and other agility events. But did you know that there's a competition called dock jumping for dogs? It basically involves a dog taking a running jump from a dock and flying through the air towards a toy hanging over a pool. It maximizes dogs' love to jump, and the Guinness record for this dog sport belongs to a 4-year-old whippet named Sounders. This incredible dog has jumped 36 feet and 2 inches. That's a long-distance jump that beats even the Olympic record set by Mike Powell at 29 feet and 4.5 inches. We're not surprised. Between the dock and their target, the dogs look like they're really flying and enjoying every second of it. Number 2. Snakes. For a lot of humans, the sight of a snake slithering on the ground is already terrifying. So how would you feel if you saw a snake flying through the air? In the forests of South and Southeast Asia, you can come across the paradise tree snake that can propel itself from tree branches and fly. Some of them can fly more than 32 feet in the air before landing on a different tree branch or a human. And here's a fun fact. While they're in the air, these snakes still wriggle like they're slithering on the ground. Number 1. Fleas. And we come to the animal that all pet owners dread, the flea. Besides the ability to suck an animal dry of its blood, fleas have another superpower. The ability to jump 220 times its body. In actual length, that's just about 10 inches. But if you convert it into human terms, that's like jumping up to 295 feet in a single bound. How does a flea achieve this feat? They're super elastic joints. Before they jump, their joints bend under extreme tension, and this energy catapults them forward and upward. Think of it like this pole that pole vaulters use. See how it bends, then recoils, propelling the athlete over the vault? Fleas use the same mechanism when they jump, so they can cross a long distance even without a lot of muscle in their legs. Plus, a flea can jump more than 150 times its height. Again, in human terms, that's like jumping over 2 statues of Liberty that have been stacked on top of each other. So this is why a flea can easily jump onto a big dog even if it's far away. And this is why no dog is safe from flea infestation unless they regularly get anti-flea powder, spray, or chewables. There you have it. Our feature on the 10 longest jumps caught on video. Unbelievable, incredible stretches. And as a bonus, we want to give a shout out to Kermit and his family. Frogs are also legendary jumpers and can cover up to 7 times their body length in a single bound. It's all about leg power for these amphibians. The muscles in their legs can stretch the tendons, so these store energy. When the energy is released, a frog can make its legendary leap into stardom. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click the like button and to subscribe to our channel. And while you're here, check out our video of 10 onslaughts of ants that devoured an animal.